Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is John Dietz, speaker, trainer, coach, and business builder with eXp Realty. And there's been a lot of conversations around what's happening in real estate, what's the future of real estate look like. And I've been pretty open and honest that I believe the future of real estate is cloud-based platform companies. So then the next conversation becomes, okay, so who are the cloud-based platform companies and which one is the best one for me to partner with? So I'm going to do a side-to-side comparison today between eXp, the largest cloud-based platform real estate company in the United States, and then Real Broker. Real Broker is a little interesting because they've been around almost as long as eXp has, and for a very long period of time, their agent count was staying pretty steady at about 5,000 real estate agents, 5 to 7,000. During that same time period, eXp grew to 90,000 real estate agents in 5 years. It was the fastest growing cloud-based platform company. And if I'm being really honest, which of course I am, Real Broker has had tremendous growth over the last year and a half. So does that make them the best option? Well, it's a good question, by the way. So I am going to pull up a PowerPoint presentation that I want to share with you, and we're going to talk about how these two companies compare with one another. All right, here we go. So we're going to look at four things. We're going to look at production, monthly fees, splits and caps, and revenue share. And I'm just going to show you the data. I'll share my opinion. I'm not going to say, I love these videos. I'm not going to say like every other this company versus that company video does, that I'm going to be unbiased. Of course I'm biased. I'm running my real estate business on eXp. So, I mean, I'm here to tell you why I believe eXp is the best model. Why wouldn't I? All right, the next thing we're going to look at is monthly fees, and then splits and caps and revenue share. So first of all, let's look at production. eXp is the largest independent brokerage in the United States for closed units. This is at 355,000 closed units. We're rounding off here, everybody. The next closest is Anywhere, which is Coldwell Banker, Century 21, and all of the other companies that are part of that group. So you've got these group of real estate companies versus eXp Realty. All right. Anywhere is the next closest as far as competition is concerned, and they sold 100,000 fewer homes in the last year than eXp did. So by far, who's selling more homes? eXp, largest independent brokerage in the US for homes sold. Now, if I looked at Real and I said, okay, where does Real come in on this? Well, they're number 7, which sounds pretty good. I mean, top 10, right? However, if you looked at the number of homes sold, it's 48,905. I'm going to go back to the previous screen, 355,052 versus 48,905. That's more than 600% more production coming from eXp Realty. Interesting, right? All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is, well, let's stay right there because I don't have a slide for it. Splits and caps. eXp is an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. Real Broker has an 85-15 split with a $12,000 cap. All right, so Real Broker is the better option there. If you're earning $100,000 in gross commission, that's 88,000 after your cap at eXp Realty, right? Or it's 88,000 after your cap at Real Broker, and it's 84,000 after your cap with eXp Realty. So it's a difference of $4,000. I don't know if you're going to make a change in your real estate business over 4,000 or not. Most of the agents that I've spoken with, and I speak with a lot, would answer no to that question. All right. Let's talk monthly fees. don't have a slide for that either, so we'll stay right here. EXP has an $85 per month monthly fee. Now, one of the things that Real is going to tell you is they're going to tell you no monthly fee. Sounds pretty good, right? And if you looked at their model, they don't have a monthly fee. However, they charge $250 on each of the first 3 transactions. So that's $750 a year. Plus, you have an optional fee of $40 a month in order to have access to their CRM. That's a total of $1,230 a year versus $1,020 for EXP. So when you look at fees, EXP is actually less expensive than Real Broker is. Really important to pay attention to the details, guys. All right, let's talk revshare. So EXP just launched Revenue Share 2.0, and I love this new model because it's very transparent. There's no we're not changing the amount of money that's being paid in order to make sure we're on a 50-50 split, meaning there's no buffers. The other thing that EXP has done is they have eliminated qualifiers for levels 1, 2, and 3, and they lowered the qualifiers to level 4 to only 5. Now, level 1 pays out at 17.5% of the $8,000 total payout in revenue share, which is 50% of the cap. 17.5% of $8,000 is $1,400. Level 2 pays out at 20%, that's $1,600. And what's interesting as well is EXP for the first year of RevShare 2.0 has rolled out a bonus where these tier 1 agents are going to pay $4,000 for a capping agent. Pretty cool. Now, if you looked at same model, by the way, 0 to 4 qualifiers for level 1, 0 to 4 qualifiers for level 2, 0 to 4 qualifiers for level 3. Again, big difference when you take a look at Real, and I'm going to go to the next slide for this. You need 5 agents in level 1 qualifiers in order to unlock level 2. And you need 15 producing agents at level 1 to unlock level 3. Remember, all 3 of these are unlocked at EXP. Big difference. Now, let's go back to this screen. The way Real Broker's RevShare is set up is 5% is going to go to on level 1. So the company's collecting 15%, and they're paying out 5% on level 1 in revenue share. They're paying out 4% on level 2, 3 on level 3, 2 on level 4, and 1 on level 5. If you add these up, it's 15%, which means it's 100% of the money they're making, which according to this slide, this is pretty awesome. I'm going to go sign up today. They're paying out 100% of the money that they're collecting. They're paying back in revenue share. So first of all, you guys know that's not true. So that's where the buffer conversation comes in. So when you look at this $4,000 at level 1, again, holy cow, that's pretty awesome. I'm going to join right now. It's not really $4,000. On average, they got about a 60% buffer in here. They have to, in order to make this a 50-50 split between the money they're collecting and the money they're paying out in revenue share. So again, it makes sense to ask questions and get more information. Now, what's also interesting about this is even when you consider a 50-50 split between the money the company is collecting and the money they're paying out in revenue share, they're basically saying they're going to run their company on $6,000 max per agent in the company, where EXP is running their company on $8,000. It makes a difference. Where does it make a difference? Right here. If you look at stock production for these 2 companies in the last month, even though Real Broker has outgrown EXP, and they've outgrown them pretty considerably, EXP stock performance is much, much better. If you just look at the past month, EXP's stock growth is 20.2%. If I told you that I had a stock that I wanted to share with you and that you were going to grow and it was going to grow by 20% the next month, all of you would buy it right now. Of course, I would too. If you look at Real Broker stock over the same period of time, last month, the stock is actually down by 9.22%. That's a difference of 30%. So there is a difference in stock performance of 30%. comparing EXP to Real Broker. Here's what scares me about that, and I'm going to wrap. If you looked at who owns if you looked at who owns Real Broker, the majority of the company is owned by venture capitalists. And here's the challenge that I have with that. Actually, the founder of the company owns 4.92% of the stocks. Venture capitalists don't hang out losing money very long before they make a change. And if they decide to make a change, there's nothing that the company can do about it, because venture capitalists own the majority of the stock in the company. So they can come in, they could fire the CEO, they could fire the president, they can change the entire economic model, and there's nothing anybody at Real could do. I think it's really important that you look at all the information that I shared with you today before you make a decision which cloud-based platform company is best for you. It's EXP for me. If you want more information, contact information below. I'm John Dietz, trainer, coach, business builder for EXP Realty. And as always, make it a great day.